Hi everyone, it's Jen here, and very warm welcome to my channel. Yep, it's kitting up time, I think. I have only got 2 diamond paintings kitted up, so we're seriously needing to get some more on the go. And I thought I would do my Manatee from Easy Whim. So here it is here. This is yeah, unusual. Couldn't say I've ever seen that in a diamond painting before. I have kind of moved my lights around a little bit. Hopefully they're a little bit better this way, but you know, the proof's in the pudding, as they say. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out the other side. Anyway, Easy Whim. Well, you know the issues with Easy Whim. They're still currently not trading. Both me and Cindy have had a nightmare with them with the last box, and so have several other people. You know, probably some of you are watching just now. You know what it's been like, and you know what your boxes have been like too. Anyway, this was one of the last ones that I got that was actually quite nice. I did peel back the cover again to have a quick look at it. Easy Whim canvases are all double-sided adhesive, by the way. There are rivers in it. There usually is a few rivers in the Easy Whim canvases. And actually what I didn't notice, what I noticed just now is something that I didn't notice when I unboxed it ages ago now, is that there is one small crease in it, but it's minimal. We can work around it. And you know, these are rounds. A little crease isn't going to make a huge deal of difference. The drills will should still fit nicely. Anyway, this is my Manatee, my sea cow. It is a 40 by 50, and it's got pretty much every shade of blue and teal, seafoam green that you can expect to get in drills. I've just finished Faye from Diamond Art Club, and that had tons of purple in it, so I kind of wanted to get away from purple. I was going to do some work on Pisces, but it's actually got quite a bit of purple in it as well. The other thing that I want that I'm working on is Keep Your Hat On by Uniquely Yours Down Under, and that's got a ton of black in it, and I've done like a couple of more sections and I'm just blacked out. So yeah, I'm in a blue mood. I'm in a blue mood. It's my blue period. I'm going to take my watch off because this always pings every time I sit and kit up. So that's getting chucked over there. That's going. Right. Okay, so I have my case. There is, or there are 40 colours in this kit. This case here holds 42. I've still got my stickers on this with the numbers 1 to 42. So what I will do is I will just add the numbers into the bags. That didn't make absolutely any sense at all, Jennifer, what you were saying there. I will just add the number on the bags into the numbered pot, and then I will work off the key here, rather than putting symbols on, cutting, chopping them all up and everything. Yeah. Right. Let's get down to it. Oh, actually, before I start properly, I have kind of like a little announcement. I was contacted at the weekend there. And I think I'm probably going to be putting this up either on Wednesday or Friday. I'm not entirely sure yet. But at the weekend past, or was it the one before? To be fair, you know, like my brain is just going to mush. My work at the moment is just driving me bonkers. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. No, it was last weekend. Or was it the weekend before? Oh, God. Anyway, right. I was contacted by Cindy at Diamond Painting Fanatics. she came up with the idea of like a few of us UK YouTubers, you creators, whatever you want to call us, getting together and running a Facebook group. So there's myself, Cindy obviously, Diamond Painting Claire, Ditsy Diamond Paints, and Crafting with Kay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to list everybody down below. I'll put links to all their channels. I will also put a link to the Facebook group. And the Facebook group is called Help, I'm Addicted to Crafting. Now, it's not just UK, although it's run by like us kind of UK YouTubers, it's not just limited to UK diamond painters or crafters, or you don't need to be UK to be a member of the group. If you just we'll accept anybody and everybody. Oh god, I was saying that now, and everybody will be going, no, not anybody and everybody. Right, so yes, I will put links to that down in the description box below. I will put links to everybody else's channels as well. Yeah, and please join us. I'm going to take all these out this plastic bag because I hate these plastic bags because they are very rustly and crinkly, and when I start chatting you can never hear. All you can hear is the crinkly bags. Right, and as per usual, I don't have a bin. The little plastic bags are just going to get chucked to the side and I will tidy them up after. I always kit up. I don't use, and I never work out of the baggies. Actually, I tell a lie, I think I've done it once. Well, twice. I did it once with a regular kit and I didn't like it. And then I actually did it once with something else recently. And I can't remember what it is. You know, God, my brain is just getting worse. Absolutely worse. But yes, we will go through all the colours when we're kitting them up. Most of them are going to be blue. Actually, I really like this one. What's this one? 17820. Ooh, I do like 820. It's very nice. Right, okay, 17. Let's get moving. Hopefully these are not staticky, and oh, I don't think I'm going to fit all this in my pot. What I'm going to do is actually, this looks like it's quite far down, so I'm just going to move this slightly over. There you go, that's a lot better. Hopefully this will focus okay. Let's move that light. Mr. Shadow Man's coming. Right. Okay, so let's kit up. Number 17, 820. And that's not all going to fit in the pot. It's a great start, isn't it? It doesn't matter. These cases with the bottles in them, they've got a thing here, a net pouch, and we can stick the bags in there. So I thought I would have a little chat while I am kitting this up, and because it's a seasidey animal, well, a marine animal, it's not really a seasidey animal, is it? It's not like you'd find that washed up on the beach. I'm a nice marine animal. I thought I'd do like a kind of a seasidey based story, and I've just seen the amount of let me try and put this up here. Is that a bit better? I've just seen all the shadows. Woo! I'm no joker, we can make shadow puppets. Oh god, you know, like, I really need a light badly need a light, because yeah, well, we will just go with the shadow. That'll do. Right, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we'll have a kind of like a seasidey type chat while we're kitting up. And it's I'm going to talk about everybody's favourite seaside creature, the seagull. Oh, I hate seagulls. Yeah, those horrible big things with their screeching. Now, where I live, on the east coast of Scotland, and not far away from Edinburgh, and I'm on the coast. And I'm about 5-10 minutes walk away from the beach. So we have a lot of seagulls. And for years, the seagulls used to nest on our roof. They had a nest up on our chimney breast that they, on our chimney pots that they kept coming to every single year. Now, we've got proper chimneys, and in my front room, well, in both rooms now actually, I've got open fires. When we first moved here into this house, which is like in 1999, oh, I've got a good story about that. I don't know if I've told it already, but we'll leave that one for another day. Anyway, so we moved here in 1999, and we decided, one of the first things we decided to do was make a feature of the fireplace in the front room, because it was a beautiful front room. I mean, it's not very big, you know, but it's really pretty, and it's got a big bay window. And we thought, oh, let's posh it up, let's make a feature of it. And we got the original fireplace put back in again. Now, the back room just had a gas fire with a back boiler, and 2 years ago we got that replaced, and we got an original fireplace put in there. I will come to that story in a minute, or I'll come to partly the reason why we did that in a minute, or later. But anyway, because we have the chimneys, and because the seagulls were nesting on the chimneys, we would hear them constantly echoing down them, you know, like all the time. Oh God. First thing in the morning. Oh God, drive me spare. Absolutely spare. Off on a wee aside, actually, we used to have hamsters. Oh gosh, I've got stories about hamsters, like the time if you have got a weak stomach or a fondness for hamsters, please, you know, you might want to fast forward this bit or mute it. We went out the pictures one night. I can't remember what we'd gone to see. Me and my husband and the kids. And this is before Ryan was born, so it was just Daniel and Amy, and they were pretty small. Maybe about 5 and 3 or something. Anyway, they had a hamster each, because they wanted a hamster, right? But they were fighting over the hamsters, so we thought, you know what, we'll just give them one each. And so, yes, we also had 2 cats, not the cats that we've got at the moment, a couple of other cats. Sonic, named after Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. And another one called Black Cat, who actually was a stray cat, who was called the Black Cat. But he ended up staying with us, so we just called him Black Cat. Anyway, yeah, we went out to the pictures one night, and the hamsters were in the kids' rooms, so, and the doors were supposed to be closed to their rooms, because when you've got cats and when you've got hamsters in the same house, that's not a very good mix. Anyway, we came in, and there was half a hamster lying in the front hall waiting for us, and it wasn't the top half, it was the bottom half. it was Daniel's hamster. Amy's was fine, but Daniel's hamster. Yeah, I was the first one in through the door, and I screamed at my husband. I screamed, "Don't let the kids in! Don't let the kids in!" And of course they were like, "What? Why?" And I'm like, "Oh gosh, yeah, half a hamster." Anyway, why did I get onto hamsters? Oh yeah, because we had an old woman that used to, well, we had this woman that used to live next door to us, and she was like a moaning minnie. She used to complain about absolutely everything, about kids making too much noises. Anyway, she said that the hamster noises were waking her up at night. She was complaining about the hamster noises and not about the seagulls that were squawking down the chimney. You know, how she heard hamsters over the seagulls, I don't know. And of course, and the hamsters were at the opposite side of the house. I mean, I live in a mid-terrace house, and the walls actually are really thin between each, you know, between the neighbours and that. So, but there was absolutely no way should I heard a hamster scrabbling around. But that is by the by. I am talking about seagulls. So yeah, they used to nest up on our chimney. Not just our chimney, but like, you know, all down our terrace. You know, there would be a nest on each of the chimneys pretty much. And then when the babies were learning to fly, they'd always land in the back gardens. And, you know, a few of us had cats, and a couple of people had dogs as well. And it was basically whenever the babies were down, if they landed in the gardens and they couldn't get back up again, then, you know, the cats weren't allowed out or herded away, and the dogs weren't allowed out in the back gardens because the parent birds would just go for them. But yes, seagulls squawking down the chimneys. So, it wasn't only the back gardens that the baby seagulls used to fall down. I wonder if you can guess where this is going. So, twice this has happened. Because we have got open chimney in the front room, twice a baby seagull has fallen down that chimney. And I didn't get a photo one of the times, but I did get a photo for the other time that the baby seagull fell down the chimney. So I'm going to insert a picture here now for you to see. So this was in my fireplace one morning. Yep, and it's happened twice. It's happened twice. So what we have to do is we had to grab it in a towel, lift it up and get it out into the back garden, because we couldn't really put it out on the front street. It's too busy. We live next to Tesco's, and it's really, and also our street's used as a main thoroughfare for the kids that go to the high school, so it's really quite busy out in the front of our street. So we couldn't put it out there, so we put it in the back, had to put it out in the back garden, because we phoned the SSPCA. So if you're not in Scotland, the SSPCA is essentially the RSPCA. The RSPCA don't operate in Scotland. It's the SSPCA, the Scottish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. So before, the first time it happened, we phoned them, and they basically told us what to do. So you've got to basically lift the baby bird out. We wrapped a towel around it first, put it outside, but as close to the house as possible so that the parents can see it. So yeah, it went out into our back garden. Twice that happened, twice. Now, there was a third time that a baby bird fell down our chimney. And that was, unfortunately, for that baby bird, it didn't fall down the chimney into the front room. It fell down the chimney into the back room. And at that time, we had the gas fire with the back boiler in there. But it was an open flue because obviously, you know, for the gases and for to let the air circulate and what have you. So yeah, baby bird fell down that one. Now we didn't know that a baby bird had fallen down there. But we had an inkling. So I'll tell you this story. As you know, I've got cats. And at this time, I think it was the other two cats that we had. Yeah, it wasn't Pepper and Kenny. It was Sonic and Black Cat we had. And one day I could smell a smell. And if you have cats, you will know this smell. And it's the smell of something dead. And it's normally, you know, like a dead mouse or a dead bird. They've brought a mouse or a bird in or something, and they've fired it under something, and you know, it's just died there, or it's crawled away under a cupboard or something and it's died there. And I was like, oh God, it's, you know, the cat's brought a mouse in and it's died and it's squirreled itself away somewhere. And then the great mouse hunt started. It's like, okay, where's this dead animal? Because I'm not having this stinking up my house. And it's unhygienic as well. You don't want a dead and decomposing mouse underneath your fridge or what have you. So yeah, everything that we could think of where it could be was pulled apart, taken apart, moved, looked underneath, looked behind. Couldn't find it anywhere. So it was like, obviously the smell was going on for a couple of days. Couldn't find it. Sprayed air freshener around all over the place. And then eventually the smell stopped. So we thought, oh, well, that's it, you know. Well, you know, it's gone, it's decomposed, you know, we'll find it eventually, but, you know, yeah. Wherever it's crawled away to die, it's so far out of it that, you know, we're not going to find it. So yeah, the smell went away. So that's fine. Didn't think any more of it until maybe about a week later, maybe a little longer. I'm sitting in the front room, and then all of a sudden I see this big fly. And I'm like, oh, somebody's left the back door open, you know, and there's flies flowing in. No, back door wasn't left open. And then there was another fly. I'm like, oh, there's another fly. Well, maybe there's a window open somewhere and it's, you know, maybe the patio door's open. There's a window open somewhere and the flies got in. So I dispatched those two flies because I hate flies. Oh, I hate big blue bottly flies. They follow you around. Anyway, so yeah, I was kind of like, oh, where are these flies coming from? No windows open, patio door not open, back door not open. So I'm like, a bit perplexed, but I didn't really think anything. And then I see another fly. And I'm like, and then I see 3 or 4 more flies, and they're all crawling around where the fireplace is. Now, I'm starting to think, this isn't right. And I don't know if you're thinking what I'm thinking now. So I close the door. I'll leave the front room. I close the door. I close the door because I don't want the flies getting all around the house. And I thought, right, okay, I'm going to go and get some fly spray or something because there's just too many of them in here for me to deal with. So we had some fly spray under the sink in the kitchen, or it was actually wasp spray. But like I thought, well, it'll do for the work for the flies as well. So I find my wasp spray, my fly spray. And then I go into the living room. Now, have you seen Amityville Horror? I've not seen the new one, but I'm talking about the original one with James Brolin in it. The one from the 1970s. As I say, I've not seen the new one, so I don't know if this scene is in it. But there's a scene, or the newer one, but there's a scene in the Amityville Horror where there's a wee lassie and she's stuck or trapped in a bedroom, and all these flies start appearing and she can't get out of this bedroom. It's ever the window's nailed shut, she can't open it, you know, the door's locked, she can't get out. That's what my living room was like. It was like that scene from the Amityville Horror. It was, there were flies everywhere. I'm no joking. It was bad. So bad. I'm like, where did these flies come from? And then I remembered the smell from a week or so previous. And the fact that I thought there was something dead. The cats had brought in something dead. And then I thought to myself, a wee moosey's not going to give this many flies. You know, if a fly lands on the wee dead moosey body and you get the wee maggots, this is too many flies for a wee moosey. Maybe it was a rat. Why would they be coming out the chimney? And then I thought, because I know seagulls have fallen down our chimney before, I thought a seagull's fallen down that back chimney. Because the chimneys have got, are kind of interconnected, you know, they've got like wee air vents that kind of, because it's a double-breasted chimney, so, you know, the front chimney and the back chimney are kind of got these wee air vents through them. And because the flies couldn't get out, or maybe they could get out, I don't know, but they didn't come out into the back room, they all came out into the front room. Yeah. So we just had to let nature run its course. That room was fumigated. We didn't get a guy in to do it. We just basically went out and bought tons of fly spray and sprayed them all down as they appeared. You know, we had to open the windows. Nobody was allowed in that room for like, we stayed out that room for a good couple of days and had the windows open just to let it air. We had to hoover up the dead flies. That's how many of them there were. Yeah. So we reckon that another seagull fell down the chimney, but instead of going into the front chimney, it went down the back chimney. So yeah, that was maybe about 10 years or so ago. We haven't really been troubled by seagulls much in the last few years. We actually had to get a few repairs done on the roof. So while the roofer was up there, we asked if he would fix the chimneys in such a way that the seagulls wouldn't nest there anymore. They try to deter them from nesting there. So we've actually got a set up there where the chimneys are. We've got grates and spikes and things up there. So since the roofer did all that, we haven't had seagulls nesting on the roof, and you know, I wish I'd done it 20 years ago. But 20 years ago we didn't have the money to do something like that, because we had, like, you know, no money and babies. Well, that's what happens when you have babies, isn't it? They kind of go together, don't they? You have babies, you don't have money. You can't have both. Anyway, yeah, so no seagulls up on the roof anymore, which is good. So anyway, yes, a couple of years ago we decided, right, we were doing it at the back room. See, the back room used to be Daniel's bedroom. When Daniel and Ryan used to share a room, but then there's quite a wide age difference between them, so about 13 years age difference between them. Let me think, how much? So Ryan's 16 and Daniel is 20. Right, oh god, I'm dreadful with ages. Daniel was born in 1996, so that would make him 26. Yeah, he's 25. He's 26 this year. That's it. So, I mean, there's obviously 10 years between them. So, I think when Daniel was around about 15, we moved him into the dining room, because when you're 15, you don't really share your 5-year-old brother, really. Of course, Cindy, you can attest to that with your room movements that Carl and Reese have been having lately. So, yes, he didn't, you know, so that was our back room was like our dining room, and so we turned that into a bedroom so that the boys could have their own bedroom each. And then when Daniel left to go to China, we thought, well, we'll turn that back into a dining room, and if and when he does come back, you know, if he does want to stay here at any time, we will convert it back. Or we will accommodate him in it. So yeah, when we decided to convert that back into an actual sort of like dining room compared to a bedroom, we thought, well, let's get a new fireplace put in. You know, get rid of the gas fire with the back boiler, and which, you know, wasn't working now because we had got a new sort of central heating system put in. So we didn't actually use that fire anymore. We got a new boiler put in, we got a combination boiler put in like a few years previous to that. So you're finding out all about my home improvements. Yeah, so when the guys came, they took out the gas fire, they took out the old boiler, and then we got the chimney sweep to come and to clean out the chimney and to line the flue for us, you know, for the new fireplace going in. And yeah, he pulled out a bird carcass, a seagull skeleton, sort of mummified, and we're like, yep, that's where the flies came from. He's like, oh, that's been up there a while. I went, I can tell you exactly when that one fell down there, because that's when we had the flies. Yep. Right, so this has been quite an interesting chat, an interesting chat during this cutting up. We've had half-eaten. We've had half-eaten hamsters and dead birds and flies. Yeah, not very pleasant. I hope you're not eating your tea when you're listening to this, because I'll put you right off. Maybe I should put a disclaimer up at the front of the video, so that so that warn those of a squeamish disposition. I'm not talking about the colours of the diamond painting, I'm talking about, whoops, dead animals. Gosh, even with the tray, these are going all over the place a wee bit. Right, how many more bags have I got? I have got 5 more bags. We've got a grey. Yeah, it's greys and blues, teals, and sort of sea greens that we have in this. Now, even though I've been moaning about Easy Whim, the round drills are actually really, really good. Yeah, the round drills are actually super quality. I used to keep them. I haven't kept them kind of recently, but I might go back to keeping, I might keep these ones because there's some really nice colours in here. I've missed the whole thing. And again. Yeah, I might keep these again. I like this green actually. Like sea green. It's number 29964. Very nice colour. I don't know how well you can see that, so we'll bring it up closer. Very nice colour. 15. So I think I'll jump in between, I was thinking I might start doing some more on Pisces, but I don't know. I might jump in between this and Pisces during the week. 12517. I'm definitely not going to get all these in the one box. I think this is the one with the largest number of drills. That's one of the things I like about the Easy Whim actually, is that they do give you the number of drills. 2, 3, 7, 5 drills in this one, and 824, which was number 7. This one that had 2, 3, 4, 2. Yeah, I think this is the one with the most number of drills. Oh gosh, it's been a long day, folks. I've spent the whole day on my feet. I'm getting too old to be spending the whole day on my feet. I'm sitting down now and it's lovely. The whole day on my feet, apart from my lunch when I was sat down. The rest of the day I've been on my feet from 9 till 5. 30 is the last one, and it is 996. I've got some 996 ABs in round, I think. I need to have a look to see, see. I'm going to sort out a new storage system for my AB, so I'll have a little look. And if these form part of the C, which I think they will do, you know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted just to randomly mix. I'm tempted to randomly mix ABs through this. So then when I come to do the C, there's going to be sort of like random little random little specks of AB in there. That's what I'm going to do. Once I've put all this away, I'm going to get my ABs out and I'm going to have a little look, and I'm going to mix ABs into some of these sea colours, and just put flecks through the sea. I think that'll look really nice actually. I mean, that Easy Whim don't supply ABs, so you know, it's I think this be nice to bling this one up a wee bit. Right, that is us. So yes, we have our sea cow. There we go, or manatee if you prefer. Let us just check to make sure that we have got something in all these pots. Up to pot number 40, we have lots of blues and greens and greys. Or when I say greens, I mean like sea greens and teals, blues and greys. And this one, that one, oops, yeah, it's 41, that's fine. And that one, and that one, and those ones, and these ones. That's it. Last thing to do is to find my scissors. Where are my scissors? There they are. As I don't need all this rubbish here. That's diamond painting instructions that come with every Easy Whim canvas, but you don't care about them because Easy Whim ain't operational at the moment. I wonder if they are going to come back. They may do. I tell you though, if they do come back, I don't know. I don't know whether I'd buy from them again. If they come back with poured glue, yes, is the answer. If they come back with double-sided adhesive, the jury is out. Depends how they've revamped their double-sided adhesive or not. Right, that can go in there in my little pouch. And we'll zip this up. And the next thing I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm going to have a little look through my ABs. Shall I do it? Shall I quickly do it just now, actually? I haven't got my new AB storage sorted yet. Let's see if I've got anything that would work. I've kind of gone off on a wee bit of a tangent again here now, thinking about ABs. So these here do look like 996. They are. There we go. They're 996 ABs. I'm going to mix them in. I'm going to mix them together and put speckles through it. I'll just double check the canvas and see where exactly, what code is it? It's the little horseshoe. It's like a little horseshoe. So yeah, I'll look and see where exactly that is on the canvas, and yeah, I will do that. I wonder if there's any others I can do. That's a dark one. That's like the 830. See, that's like the 8. That's Diamond Art Club number, but that's like the 830. Those are squares. Well, that's some more of those, but I've got, that's squares. That's squares. That's some more of those again. They're rounds and squares. Oh, I wonder what that one is. 137. Might be 824. Which is number 19. No, it's not. It's too dark. 798 perhaps? No. What's the other big one? Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a little look off camera. But certainly, I knew I had the 996 in AB. So yeah, they're a bang on match. Nice idea, Jennifer. Yes. Anyway, I will say goodbye and I will tidy up this mess off the camera. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please check out the Facebook group. Yep, it's only new but growing fast. So yeah, go and have a look, check it out, and you know, please join. Just yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, YouTubey stuff. If you have liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button. I'm really sorry if I've grossed MD out and put you off your tea with talks about my dead animals and flies. If you have liked the video, yeah, thumbs up, said that already. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel and you haven't done so already, if you could hit the subscribe button too, it would be very, very much appreciated. Yeah, and I'll see you all in my next video, guys, and I promise I won't talk about dead things. Well, maybe. Okay, cheerio.